Hello and welcome to another episode of This Week in the Tech News, where today I'm going to be terrified of technology in the same way that an old man yells on about how U-Book is turning all of the young'uns into murderers. The first story is about how Google is furthering its attempts at world domination, and they're doing it with teaching AI to be teachers. This is a bit less stupid than it sounds. Essentially what they've decided is that the best way to make better AI is to get AI to make AI. And they've succeeded. They've actually created an AI that's managed to make an AI that's better at doing the thing that AI did. The thing at this point is detecting objects in video, which isn't as terrifying as I don't know how to more effectively destroy orphanages. But it might get there at some point, because the object detection could be used to shoot shurikens out of the air that you fling at it to try and stop it from destroying the orphanages eventually. I don't know. In a less stupid sense, this is genuinely terrifying, because what they're doing is they're getting AI that's able to self-replicate and make better AI, which could lead to shuriken baby death. Potentially not, but maybe. And lo and behold, Intel might be releasing more processors at some point soon. Well, actually this time it's a bit more of a reasonable time frame, but they've recently leaked Cascade Lake, which is essentially the follow-up of Skylake X. So they're not going to be calling it Kaby Lake X like everybody thought it was going to be. So this Cascade Lake is, well, there's pretty much no information out about it, except for the fact that it might be coming out at some point from Q2 of next year, depending on how well Ryzen 2 does. At this point, it seems that Ryzen is pretty much bending Intel over a table, so hopefully Ryzen 2 does the same and this platform comes out sooner. One thing that I'm a bit confused about is, what are they actually going to do with this platform? Because the thing is, the mainstream CPUs are becoming closer to the kind of high-end stuff. With this current Coffee Lake generation, you've got 6 cores and 12 threads, and they're apparently going to be releasing a new kind of Z390 based platform that's going to have up to 8 cores potentially on the more mainstream platform. That means that they're going to have to pick up some pretty huge core counts for the actual enthusiast platform, because if you've got an 8-core part that's higher clocked than an 8-core part on the enthusiast platform, surely it's going to perform better. So they're going to have to be bringing out like super high core count CPUs for much less money, so that their whole kind of enthusiast lineup isn't made irrelevant by their mainstream setup. It's pretty interesting days in the CPU world. Okay, and now to bring in some AMD news to try and slightly balance it out, even though it's AMD's graphics card side, so it doesn't technically balance it, but anyway, it doesn't matter. AMD is going to be releasing a replacement to their Crimson line of graphics card drivers, and it's going to be called Adrenalin. Now, this is a bit of an exciting kind of turnout, because Crimson was hugely successful, and apparently over the 12 months that kind of driver architecture was out, or driver ecosystem, I guess is the right word, I don't know, let me know in the comments below what you refer to this thing as. But it was hugely successful and people were very satisfied. It apparently had a 90% satisfaction rate by just kind of general user reviews, which is very high for any tech product. So they don't know much about Adrenalin, but it's just going to be the newer version. And hopefully it gives some performance gains to Vega, which would be great for competition in the GPU space, which is irrelevant to me at this point, because after Vega came out, I bit the bullet and bought a 1080. Anyway, with that, I think that's all I have time for today. Thank you very much for watching another episode of This Week in the Tech News. If you liked the video, do like and subscribe to the channel. You can comment about how I missed information about stuff below, and we can have a bit of a discussion about that. That's always exciting. And until next week, bye-bye.